Hi everybody, welcome back to 100% Mags, hope you're all well. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the brand new signings of Saint-Maximin to Newcastle United and also Jetro Willems. Now of course Saint-Maximin has been a player that Newcastle's been after for a lot of time now. You know, we've been trying to get him for a while and we've finally accomplished that signing and finally got him a sign on the dotted line for Newcastle. And of course, he's also signed a 6-year deal as well, which is absolutely fantastic. Means that he'll be with the club until 2025, just like Joelinton. Of course, he's going to wear the number 10 shirt for Newcastle, a shirt that Hatim Ben Arfa made quite popular back in 2012, you know, when he was here. And I'm sure Saint-Maximin will be well aware of the fact that Hatim Ben Arfa wore that number and how well he did with Newcastle during his time here. You know, and looking at Saint-Maximin as a player, he's sort of similar to Hatim Ben Arfa in a way. You know, he likes to do them mazy runs through the teams. You know, he can run for days. He's got absolutely brilliant ball work and everything, you know. So I can see him really setting St James's Park alight this season if he gets the chance to hit the ground running. And, you know, Steve Bruce had some pretty good things to say about him as well. Steve Bruce went on to say, "I'm delighted to bring Alan to St James's Park. He is a very talented young player with a big future ahead of him. He has all the attributes you want in an attacking player, including lightning pace, so I'm sure he'll excite everybody. He is a great addition to Newcastle and the Premier League." And, you know, that's absolutely perfect stuff to say about a guy like Saint-Maximin, you know, because he's a really great player. And I just hope, you know, that he can hit the ground running, and I hope that the fans will get behind him, you know, as a player, because he absolutely set League 1 alight last season. You know, he played 100 games in League 1. He made 7 caps for the French under-21s as well. He also featured in the Europa League for Nice as well, scoring twice in 4 games during the 17-18 campaign. You know, so he's got a lot of promising stuff to bring to the pitch, you know, for Newcastle. And I just would love to see him play, you know. I just can't wait to see him get that first game for Newcastle United, which could be in the game, like I say, tomorrow against Saint-Etienne, you know, a club that he made his bow for back when he was 16 years old. You know, so it's like his career has done a full circle and come right back. You know, he's going to be possibly making his bow for his new club in Newcastle United, you know, in our club, against his old team that he first made his bow for. It's against Saint-Etienne. You know, it's just absolutely fantastic news to be able to have a player like this. You know, this isn't going to completely overshadow what Mike Ashley's done as an owner, you know, because that's something that you can never overshadow. You know, Mike Ashley is always going to be a cunt, no matter what you say. You know, no matter how many times people go and defend him, no matter how many times he comes out in the press, you know, and says sorry to the fans for what he's done. You know, it's never going to happen. You know, we're never ever going to forget that. You know, 12 years he's owned this club. 12 years he's destroyed this club. You know, and he continues to destroy this club. He's only going out and buying transfers like Saint-Maximin, like Joelinton, Jetro Willems, you know, Kyle Scott, Jake Turner. He's only going out and buying these players, just like Almiron last season. You know, he's only going out and buying these players to paper over the cracks because he doesn't want Newcastle United to go down to the Championship. He can't live with Newcastle United going down in the Championship. If we go down into the Championship this season, he will lose big money. Big money. You know, and he can't do that. He can't be doing with losing big amounts of money, especially with this big tax bill of 605 million that's been presented to him by the Belgians. You know, which absolutely fantastic by the Belgians as well. Round of applause on that one. Absolutely loved that when I seen that in the paper. But to be honest, absolutely amazing, you know, great signing. Saint-Maximin, hopefully he hits the ground running. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below about him, of course. And, you know, also we signed Jetro Willems as well. Before we signed Alan Saint-Maximin today. And I've got to say, you know, Jetro Willems, great player as well, 25 years old, Dutch international, a lot of promising career ahead of him, you know, and we've been crying out for years, Newcastle United fans, you know, myself, we've been crying out for years for a left back to come in, challenging that position against Paul Dummett, you know. Rafa Benitez was talking about it last season when he was here, you know, over the 3 years that he was here as the manager. He was trying to bring in a left back to put a bit more depth in that position. Previous managers also were talking about it. You know, Steve Bruce has even talked about it quite a bit as well since he's come in. And finally, we've gotten that left back, you know, Jetro Willems. It is only a season-long loan, but it does have the option to buy in it. So, you know, at the end of the day, if he turns out to be absolutely fantastic, then we can trigger that buy out, you know, and get him to come to Newcastle on a full next season. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below on them 2 transfers. You know, what do you think about them? Are they great or they're not? You know, let us know all that down in the comments below. Until next time, remember, like, share, subscribe. See you all next time. Bye, the lads.